Hey friends, thanks for joining us on this gorgeous Thursday night. No denying on days like this, the appeal of Minnehaha Falls is obvious. No matter the season, the falls are consistently the city's most popular destination. But all of that traffic and all of the water, that takes its toll. The entire south slope of the falls is closed to the public this summer. And today, Kent checked it out to find out how the park board is planning to fix this thing. Kent?
Well, Jenna, the park board is likely going to look at a big redesign of the viewing platforms and stairs around the falls next year, and they'll take some plans to the public this summer. But first, we wanted to get an idea of why it's so badly needed.
Minnehaha Falls is a popular first stop for anyone new to Minneapolis.
We looked up things to do in Minnesota. This was one of them, so wanted to check it out. Saw some pretty good photos of it.
You know, it was one of the first places I came to when I came to Minneapolis, so it feels extra close to my heart.
Carol Hailstone is a design project manager with the Minneapolis Park and Rec Board.
Don't do this at home, kids.
And says it's not just her. This has been the most visited and photographed spot in Minneapolis long before the dawn of the cell phone.
When Minneapolis was first a city, there used to be a photo booth here where you could get postcards with your picture by the falls.
And I wanted to see if I could film like the moving water and also just to look at the power of the water is just so cool.
But that power also poses a natural problem.
Well, you can feel the mist on your face right now. We know there's a lot of groundwater pushing on this infrastructure.
And you don't have to look far to see where the water is winning.
It's a form of retaining wall that was installed, I believe, in the 90s.
Didn't appear to work very well.
Yeah, it really didn't.
And it's not even close to the reason why the south side of the falls has been off limits for months.
This would be why it's closed.
This is why it's closed, yes. I mean, right now, this is not safe for anybody really to be around.
Technically, it's one of two reasons why it's closed.
These were both standing last summer. There was a couple of big rainstorms in the fall, and it was here a week after, and that's when, you know, all of this just had collapsed more.
And if you look around even more, you begin to see why a quick fix isn't really practical.
This is not a great condition. These things need to be replaced through time, and so now is the time to be looking at, you know, what we're replacing it with.
Because after decades of patchwork fixes on top of 1930s era viewing platforms, the real problem here runs deep.
Well, you can even see right now, though, I mean, do you see the dripping water? That's a constant force on all this infrastructure.
Carol says modern construction techniques and materials will help stabilize the falls area and even the nearby boardwalk for generations to come.
The coating that's on the current decking actually trapped water inside and caused the decking to rot out. And then a portion had actually had a tree fall on it.
Right now, she says they're drawing up plans for fixes, and they'll go to the public this summer for input, including on some areas that have recently been off limits.
People want to see the falls from this angle, and so there may be ways for us to have more of a purposeful access and viewing area, you know, towards the base.
According to initial impressions, that sounds picture
Nice.
perfect.
We don't know what it's like down there, but being able to get closer would be great.
Because then you can see the water coming in as it's approaching the falls. That would be so cool.
Now, the park board plans to have a few proposals for the public to consider by July, and they'll have meetings coming up. Carol says one design will likely blend in with the look of that 1930s era stonework, while the other will be a more fundamental change in style that could extend all around the falls. Jana?
Sounds like two really different ideas. I bet they'll get a lot of feedback, because as you said, a lot of people down there in the summer.
For sure.
All right, thanks so much, Kent. Appreciate it.